Fundamentals of Chinese 2, Unit 13, Transportation, going home for the winter vacation, pronounce it. Turn to pages 252 and 253 in your textbook. Be prepared to take notes as we go along. So we had a handful of new pinyin items in this unit, I believe around 8 to be exact. And the first one is ch. Now, ch is very similar to the zhe in zhiga. For this, this is a ch instead of a zh. So you curl your tongue and you make the ch sound, ch. And then you recall that the e final, this final in pinyin is pronounced like kind of like the and duh. So we come up with ch and then its first tone. So we kind of make it a high-pitched flat. Ch. Try that 3 times. Ch, ch, ch. Next we had tie. Now, tie is very similar to jie for sister. You remember jie. So the final here, the I and the E, is pronounced just like that, as in jie. But here we have a T instead of a J, so we come up with tie. So T, kind of like a golf T, and then the E. So you're familiar with pronouncing jie, so just replace the J with a T. Tie, and it's third tone, so we have to kind of do the falling and rising. So try that with me 3 times. Tie, tie, tie. Alright, next we have zo. Now, you've seen this OU final. For example, do, which means all. Remember D-O-U, do, for that character, for that pronunciation, it means all. So basically, this OU final just sounds like an O, and then you have a regular Z in front of it. So, zo, kind of like Zoe, the girl's name, Zoe. Z, Z-O-E, Zoe. But this is O, just zo, and it's third tone, so it sounds like zo, zo. So let's try that 3 times. Zo, zo, zo. Good. Alright, Jan. So this an final is just like the an in fan, like for food. 吃饭, right? Fan. So just take the F out and you have an and put the curl your tongue ZH in front of it and you come up with Jan. And it's fourth tone. So let's try that. Jan, Jan, Jan. Okay. Next we have this funny final. Now this funny final is kind of like the French. So you purse your lips, and this is actually quite a difficult pronunciation and still gives me trouble from time to time. You purse your lips like you might kiss someone, and then you pronounce the vowel sound E as in sheep or sleep. E, E, E. Now, for me, doing this final E, E, E is not so difficult. Putting an L before it makes it quite troublesome. Li, li, li. Okay, and then it's fourth tone, so that adds another level of complication. Li. So let's try that 3 times. Li, li, li. You might have to practice that one a few times. Alright, next we have lan, and so this final an is just like the one we just saw for jan, and also for food, fan, except this one has an L in front of it, and it's a rising tone. So we say lan, lan. So let's try that. Lan, lan, lan. Good. All right, this is quite a simple one here. So you just have this oo, this U sounds like oo, and you put a Z in front of it, zu, in its first tone. Zu, zu. So that's quite easy to do once you follow me 3 times. Zu, zu, zu. And finally we have song. Now this final, ONG, is just like the final in Zhong for Zhongguo for China. So it sounds like O with an NG on the end. Ong, ong. And instead of a ZH in front of it, as there is for China, there's an S in front of it. So it's song, and then it's fourth tone. So we say song. So let's try that. Song, song, song. And that wraps this session up. Those are all the new pinyin items that were introduced in this unit.